Look, your manager has just described that to us as it could have been 4 or 5 at half time. What are you as players feeling after that defeat?
Massively disappointed, obviously. We were so far off it, it was unbelievable. Our work rate was nowhere near it. Ball retention played into their hands, and he's right, we could have been 5-0 down at half time. It's not good enough. And we as players, we need to get back to doing what we do well, and it needs to change quick. And we as players need to change quick and start performing, because it's our livelihoods, the manager's livelihood, and we're letting people down at the minute.
As a defender, how disappointed were you with the 3 goals that Hartlepool scored?
Oh, massively, second and third goals are ridiculous goals to concede. Even the first one, to get broke on like that, and literally one cross in a goal, the lads put it in. Every goal we concede is disappointing, but especially today, the goals we conceded today are nowhere near good enough, and it's not us, and we need to make it right quick.
What's changed, Luke? Because we finished 4th last year. They were in the playoffs. You're now bottom after 9 games with no wins.
It's a hard one to put a finger on, really, because we come in and we work really hard. All the lads come in and work really hard all week, and maybe we think we're working hard enough, but maybe we're not. So, it needs to change from our side of it, because the management staff and everyone, they give us everything we need to go into games, and then it's ultimately down to us, and we're not doing enough, and it's not good enough at the minute.
Aside from the obvious, winning more games, what does need to change in terms of how the players approach games, how you go into them, etc.?
The amount of the ability we've got in our squad is, second to none in this league. We should be winning games. We should be up near the top of the league, but we're in a position now, where we don't think we should be, but we are, and we've got to deal with that, and we've got to deal with it quick, because the longer it goes on, the more of a rot you get into, and it needs to change quick. And we as players need to do that now. From next weekend, it's all right saying, "Oh, we've got FA Cup, take our minds away from the league," but it's not. We've got to win. We're expected to go there and win. We're expected to win the next game after that as well, and we've got to do that.
Is this a situation you've been in as a player before? You had to battle against a similar scenario, and in that scenario, how did you get out of it?
I've been on runs where we had a run last year where we went a few games without a win. I've had it at previous clubs as well. The only thing you can do is work harder, and we've got to realise that as players and play to our strengths and do that every single day. And the coaching staff, they put on really good sessions for us, and but we need to give them more, and we're not doing that at the minute. We need to run harder, we need to work, play more balls to feet and stop being so sloppy. But today was just so far from what we're good at. It was unbelievable.
Thanks for your time.
No worries.